EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. Glad you're with us. Austin Seibert will be the one to get the proceedings underway. And off we go from Arizona. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's second down and 9. In motion comes Thomas. They'll stick with him again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Brings up third and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, LA.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Will Johnson up for the stop. Brings up second down. From the 41, here's second down and 5. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Thrown left side, the catch is made. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Rams first down. Up the middle they go. And this tackle there, he pushes forward and will give him 4 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Play action now. It's Nix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will get into the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, LA. His 4th TD grab of the season. And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. At their own 35-yard line. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
180! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's up?
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get about 5.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 44 now. Here's second and 4.
Set. 180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hurry, hurry! What's up?
They'll go again here with Irving. Has some room inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Right back to Irving. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. Gets a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 7. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 3.
Kill, 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 kill. Oh, what's that?
In motion comes Thomas. Williams gets it on the draw. And he's up past the 35. Got a first down. Putting down at the 37.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, here's Nixon. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing. Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. We are through one. The Rams out to the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Doing there, they made sure he would not get free.
Good. 180.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. He's going to have it up for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Gain of 6.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hurry, hurry! 180! Done!
Throwing is Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Third, they need 8.
Good. 180!
Here's Mayfield. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain there of 15. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
180!
On 1st down is Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this 1st half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
2nd and 10.
180! What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. For an incompletion.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Arizona. It's his 3rd touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Seibert to kick it away. Anthony Gould now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Comeback route, and he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Los Angeles.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. Off he goes. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. The spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground. The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, L.A.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Rams.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing is Nix. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Second down. Nix. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Talk things over before third down.
Third and long.
That is Ferguson in motion. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cody Simon. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
On first down, here's Irving. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Run. 20. What's up?
Now Mayfield. And the ball out of the reach rush of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Stop.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
180. What's up?
Now Mayfield. That's caught downfield by McBride. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Hey, alert. What's up?
Mayfield will swing this out wide to Irvin. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
180. Hurry. What's up?
Baker to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Good. 180. Stop.
To throw is Mayfield. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled the season output. He now has 4. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, Rams 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. That is Ferguson in motion. A first down throw for Nix. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And he'll be taken down. Now a timeout Rams, it's number 2. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
First and goal.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. With the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Hunter Lipke. Touchdown, Rams. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. The Rams use their third and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And that will lead to a second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that, not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Hurry! 180! Done!
On second down, a run with Irving. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
the gun. It's Mayfield. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big gain for Arizona. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Watch out.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
Scored on the stop. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Up, up. Set. Watch out.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. Seibert out now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cardinals extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13.
Rams 13. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nick Smith on 1st and 10. Moving left.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Knicks. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They picked up 17 through the air. Good for a Rams first down. Play action now. It's Knicks. That's called in on the left by Nakua. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First down, Rams.
Now a handoff, running right, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll try to get this one on the ground, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Rams are back within 5.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is Irvin, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
180! Me. Stop!
Throwing is Baker. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Third and long.
Good. 20! Hey, alert 33! Kings! What's up?
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's into the clear again. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
16. Austin Seibert set to
After
kick
the
off.
touchdown, here's Seibert to kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. This one broken up. And it's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. From the 46. Here's second and 8. Back to throw is Nix. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, Poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we'll have to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Set. 180. What's that?
On play action, Mayfield. Will look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Set. What's that?
They'll run it. It's Irvin. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 28-yard line. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Set. Rail. What's that?
Irving now gets it to start the 4th. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
What's that?
On the ground, it's Irving. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
180. Hurry. Hurry. Stop.
To throw is Mayfield. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Arizona. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Cyber takes the point. Is true. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Austin Seibert.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, welcome down to the 23-yard line. throw it here on first down. That's caught by Puka. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
8 yards on the pickup.
From 31, here is second and a couple. To throw is Nix. Going right back to Nakua, complete. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He's going to let this one go deep. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. That is a big play for LA. 54 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Throwing is Nix. That'll be caught, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's Irvin, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run with Irving. Finding room to the 20. And he will score! Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Argos. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all those things here were at play. results in a big touchdown.
And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Seibert to kick it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Flush to his right. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second and 10. Here's Nix to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Left side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
48-yard line.
Throwing, Nix. Outside, complete to Thomas. And he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Quick throw, taken in. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Offensively, I think a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
And the Rams first down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A. And now the referee, looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. In motion comes Thomas. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to get in for the 2, and they are back within 11.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
get the carry here. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Rams' 43-yard line.
Set. 180. Hurry, hurry. What's that?
They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Set. 180. Hurry, hurry. Done.
Third down, it's perfect. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. The Rams use their third and final timeout, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help. I do it.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
What's that?
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Of a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.